Decimal fractions. Before now, we've looked at decimals and we've also looked at fractions. Now in this chapter, we're going to look at how to convert from fractions to decimals or from decimals to fractions. Let's look at examples of decimals. We'll have this as a decimal, 0.2, 0.3 is a decimal, and fractions are like this, 1 over 3, or mixed fractions, 1 over 1 over 4, improper fractions, 5 over 4, or proper fractions, 4 over 5. Now, how do you convert from fractions to decimals? Okay, let's look at it. The first example says, let's say you have 1 over 2, convert to a decimal. So normally you draw your division. 1 divided by 2, 2 go, put a point, add a 0. 10 divided by 2 now gives us 5. 5 times 2 is 10. So we'll have 0 here. That means our answer is 0.5. Therefore, half to decimal is 0.5. Let's look at another example. 3 over 5 to decimal. Put our 5 outside and our 3 inside. 3 divided by 5, it will go. Put a dot, add a 0. 30 divided by 5, it gives us 6. 6 times 5, 30. When you subtract, you have 0. So our answer is 0.6 as our answer. Okay, let's look at another example. This one is now higher. 17 over 25 to decimal. How do you do that? So 25 will be outside and 17 inside. 17 divided by 25, it will go, put a dot, add a 0 here. 170 divided by 25. What number will you multiply 25 to give you 170? Okay, let's multiply. Gradually, let's say you multiply by 5, you have 125, which is still far. Let's multiply by 8. 25 times 8 will give us 200, which is far above that. Let's try 7. 25 times 7. 7 times 5, 35. 3. 7 times 2, 14. 14 plus this will give us 175, which is still much. So let's now try 6. 6 times 5, 30. Times 3. 6 times 2 is 12. Plus 3 will give us 15. So that's 150. So we put 6, 150. When we subtract, we'll have 0, 2. Then we'll add another 0 to this. 200 divided by 25. We already did it here, and that is 8. So our answer now becomes 0.68 as our final answer. Okay, now let's try converting decimals to fractions. Our first example goes this way. 3.005 to fractions. Now you need to watch very well. 3.005. Draw a line under. Put your 1 under the dots and now add 0, 0, 0. So it now gives us 3, 5 over 1000. 3 number 5 over 1000. Okay. Now you can simplify further if you want. This into this will give you 1. This into this will give you 200, which is 3 whole number 1 over 200. Let's look at an example. 0.00016. So we'll start from here. We'll put a dot. We'll put our 1 under this dot and write 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So that is 0 whole number, which is gone. We'll now have 16 all over 100,000. Now that you can also simplify. 2 can divide this. You have 8. 2 into 100 will give you 50. Then with 3 zeros. 2 can still divide this. You have 4. 2 into 50 will give you 25 with 3 zeros. 2 can still divide. You have 2. 2 into this will give you 12,500. So you can still divide. You have 1, 2 can go here 6, 2 can go here 2, carry 1, 50, which is 16250 as our answer. Now let's take another example, 4.008. So like I said before, you draw a line here, put your 1 under the dots, and have 000 for each one. So you have 4 whole number 8/1000. Okay, you can still simplify this further. 2 can divide this. You have 4 into this, you have 500. 2 can divide here, you have 2. You divide here, you have 250. 2 can still go, you have 1 here, and if it goes there, you have 125. So our answer becomes 4 whole number 1/125. Okay, so that is our answer. Now let's look at other examples for this chapter. Now the first example says arrange in ascending order of magnitude 3/4, 1/4, 2/5, and 2/3. Ascending order means ascending like you're climbing a ladder. Okay, so if you ascend a ladder, then descending means to come down. So ascending order means arrange numbers in such a manner: 1, 2, 3, 4 is ascending this way. Descending order means, you can see, it's descending, it's getting smaller as it goes this way. Okay, so looking at these fractions, you can't easily arrange them in ascending or descending order. Therefore, the first thing we'll do is to convert. To decimals. So 3/4 to decimal, 4, 3. We'll put a 0 and gives us 7 here, 28. We'll subtract, we'll have 2, then 5, 20. So we'll have 0.75, then 1/4 we'll convert it to decimal also. Okay, that gives us 0.25. Then 2/5 will convert it to decimal 2. And that gives us 0.4. Then 2/3 will convert it to decimal 2. So it keeps giving us 6666 as we go down. So we can stop here, and that is 0.66. Now looking at this, you can easily arrange them in ascending or descending order. But we're told to arrange the number in ascending order of magnitude. So ascending, which one is the smallest number? Smallest is 0.25. Then you have 0.4 following, then 0.66. Then finally 0.75. So finally arranged it. But now, after arranging it this way, you still have to bring back the fraction format. So 0.25 is 1/4, 0.4 is 2/5, 0.6 is 2/3, and 0.75 is 3/4. So this is our final answer.